I, 35M, and my wife, 35F, have been interested in trying new things in bed. I'm pretty open-minded if it will help us with our sex life. She seemed bored and I always felt like I'm not great at being eccentric. So she came to the conclusion of entertaining the idea of having a third. I was okay with it. So she found a woman on Tinder who we both thought were attractive, and she had stated in her bio that she was open to being a third. So we match with her, then message her, and we do it. Then a few days later we found a man, and I was open to it as well, so we messaged him and did it. Nothing went wrong before, during, or after the encounter. Things were fine. I thought this would help us. However, my wife then became distant and upset. Whenever we would have sex, she seemed so out of it, like she didn't want to be there. I asked her what was wrong, and she said she was jealous of how much attention I gave to the girl we had the threesome with, even alluding to me that she assumed I was cheating. I told her that I wasn't, I really wasn't. But she didn't believe me. I showed her my phone, the Tinder app, everything on my phone. She found nothing because there was nothing to see. I thought I could make it better by giving her more attention, but she just pushed me away every time. One day when I got home from work, she told me she's still upset and she wants space. So I gave her a few hours to herself in the house, going back to work to catch up on a few things. I was anxious for the 4 hours I was at work. I thought I really messed up our relationship. I felt like I should go back with flowers, make a grand gesture of my love for her, but I wanted to do what she wanted me to and give her space. When I got back, I found her on the couch naked with the woman we had the threesome with. They both immediately started changing into clothes, and I walked out of the house, unable to process what happened. I was shocked, I was appalled, I couldn't believe it. I always thought we kept a very open line of communication, that she could tell me if she was questioning her sexuality. But this was cheating. We made a vow and she broke it. Even though she apologized for cheating, it wasn't something I thought I could forgive her for. I tried to, but I couldn't. She betrayed me. The whole night while I got ready for bed, she begged for my forgiveness. She tried to make me understand why she did what she did, but I tuned her out the whole time. Not out of choice, but out of disbelief. I couldn't process the fact that I saw my wife cheating on me. She wouldn't stop crying, and I didn't even shed a tear. The next day I asked her to leave and go to her father's house, but she refused. It was my house, I bought it, and she moved in with me, so I wasn't kicking her out of her own house. I didn't feel bad. When she refused to pack her things and go, I called her father and told him to pick her up. He asked why, and I told him. He's a hardcore Christian, so I felt bad knowing he would think of her as less for cheating and for cheating on me with a woman, but I was so heartbroken I couldn't care. That night, he called her and completely tore into her, calling her horrible things and telling her she had to move out and that she was not allowed to be home. After the phone call with her father, she then tore into me. She kept calling me horrible names and telling me I was selfish and that she cheated on me because I was so mean to her all the time, when I really wasn't. She was emotionless and used emotions against me, so I'd feel bad when she finally showed signs of being a human being. A month or so later, I heard that she moved in with the woman she cheated on me with. I then decided to file for divorce, and it went through. She was posting all over Facebook on how horrible I am. How I was horrible for outing her for her sexual orientation to her father and taking her choice away when she made the decision to cheat on me, which is more than enough reason to tell her father. Besides, she wasn't leaving my house. I had to get her to leave somehow. When I check the comments online, it's a ton of accounts in support of her and what she did and telling her a ton of uplifting things. I find it completely ridiculous because I know if they knew the truth to the story, they wouldn't be in support of her. Then I found she is openly telling everyone on Facebook that she cheated on me, yet still getting support from deranged SJWs. But everyone who knows us both knows how she's a cheater and they do not care for her anymore. I have support on my side from all our mutual friends and even her father. It's embarrassing to watch, so I eventually blocked her and stopped caring.